Hi, hello, Salaam. Welcome back to an overdue long video. How you all guys doing? Hope you all been good. So today's video is going to be hopefully in a vlog format. Let's see how it goes. It's the 21st of September and I'm on my way somewhere to go and sort out a few things. Hopefully I'll make it there on time because my appointment's at 10:30, and as soon as I get there I'll let you know where I am and what I'm doing there. A bit stressed out because there is a backstory to this place which I will share once I get there with you guys. Not sure how much I can shoot and stuff, but we'll see what we can capture, so stay tuned. So we have made it to our destination. I don't know how this is gonna go. Sorry I couldn't record any of the journey getting up here. Obviously driving, and I want to be using my phone through central London just in case. I'm here at the Bangladesh High Commission Embassy to sort out some visas, and once I'm done or once I'm out from the first round I'll let you know how we get on, and we'll see if there's any difference from the last time I was here in 2018, 17, 18 I think it was, till now 2022. I don't know if I should be happy or not, or upset, but let me tell you guys. So basically I've come to get the visas done on my passport, on my 3 children's passport, because our previous passport expired, but we already had the NVR, non-visa requirement visa on our old passports for Bangladesh. And the way that works is basically, for some of you that don't know, is that for British Bangladeshis, they get an NVR visa so they can visit Bangladesh as many times as they want until the passport basically expires. So I had to basically get the visa, get the passport renewed again for the children, for myself, and that's all got sorted quite quickly. Let me go back to 2018 when I done this. I came here and it was like packed, and I thought, you know, it's an embassy, it's the High Commission, so things will be more professional, more organized, but it was chaotic. Copies that they wanted, that they had written on the website, I printed, you know, copied all of that, printed it all off, had it in separate sleeves, plastic sleeve, brought it all down, but it wasn't good enough. Before I even got to counter, one of the guys that was there, he said to me, listen, oh, you need to make copies of this, you need to make copies of that. Now they've got only one printer in that whole unit, and by the way, I can't like take videos of it much, but inside, obviously for obvious GDPR whatever reasons, and I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable and make them kind of hate me at the same time. But basically you come outside. When I came here I was looking outside, I saw the flag kind of flying in the wind, and I was knocking on the door, and then I realized, you know what, I didn't realize, I was told that, oh, you need to walk downstairs in the basement, and it was literally a, yeah, I don't know how, you know, I don't want to say anything bad, but it was really bad. It was packed. So going back to where they were telling me you still need copies of this and that, and I tried to print it off, but they had one printer in there and there was about 20 people waiting in line. Thankfully, thanks to Google, I managed to find a Raymond stationery place, and I thought I'll give it a chance, which was literally about 5 minutes walk from the embassy. And luckily there was a printer there, and I was able to kind of print all the extra stuff that they wanted. Now the issue is, I came back, got to the counter eventually, and then presented everything, and they said to me, listen, oh, you know, you need to come and pick up your passport in about 7 days. It was like, there was a lady in front of me, and she had about 4 or 5 passports as well. To the lady in front of me, they said to her, come back at 4 o'clock and you can pick it up. And then I was next in line. So when I was, you know, gave them everything, paid for it, they said to me, I'll come back in about 7 days. I was like, but you just told the lady to come back at 4. Why are you telling me to come back? Like, please, like, so yeah, I don't want to like skip another day of work and come here. And it was just going back and forth, and they were like saying, sorry, oh, sorry, we ran out, blah, blah, blah. They would give me so much excuses. That day, let me remind you, I was like in my casual wear. Like I think I had a jumper and stuff like that on, and jeans and trainers, whatever. So I was really like peed off, to be frank with you. So I went home, obviously can't do anything about it. Came back 7 days later, And I'm coming from work now directly, took an hour's lunch and came directly. So I'm suited and booted, like I'm basically casual, smart, like how I am today. The aura, the whole demeanor, the whole attitude changed when they see me like this. And like, sir, every like sentence, like every other word, there was sir, please come in. Literally, I was in there 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes. I was out with the passports, with the visa on them. The problem is though, because I came like this, I got to skip the line. I got to skip everyone else that was waiting, which I didn't like. And I gave it to them. I told them, I said, listen, bring your senior to me. I told them, I go, listen, this ain't acceptable. I came last week and like there was favorism going on or whatever it was. You were like picking and choosing people that you wanted to give the passport on the same day. With me, you refused, although I was the next person online and I heard what was going on in front of me. But you still refuse. But now you're treating me differently. Why? Because of my attire. You shouldn't be doing that. We're Bangladeshis. You should be taking care of us. Like, it's a proud moment it was for me to come outside the embassy, watch the, you know, watching the flag kind of, you know, move in with the air and float in the air. It was just beautiful. I mean, even today, I'm like looking at it right now because it's in front of me, like, and it looks beautiful. But that's the difference. So that was my worry. Like today, what's going to happen today? And I'm not gonna lie, I was so stressed out. Like, I was like thinking, what, they're gonna say you're missing this, you're missing that, etc. blah blah blah. And today I drove in. Basically, you got to pay. It's about £4.30, I think it was, £4.30. So if anyone looking to park, there are places to park. Please do note though, there's some bays that are resident permits only. Where I am now, the embassy's on the right hand side where I'm parked. On the left hand side, just before the embassy, there are some spaces that are paying display. And you got to do through your through the app, or you got to call them. Yeah, the app that you use is Ringo. On the sign is showing some other app, but once I went online to kind of check with the app, because that app wasn't showing up on Apple Store, so when I went to check, they were saying please use Ringo. So make sure you have that downloaded, and there's obviously a code, and then you pay for it as long as you want. So luckily I only paid for like an hour for now, because I didn't know how long I'm going to be here, so I didn't want to waste money. So it's about £4.30. Obviously, if you're driving in like me, then you got to think about congestion charge. Unfortunately for me, I don't have to pay congestion charge. So that's the whole driving in and parking scenario sorted. Went in first in line because my appointment was at 10:30 all the way to about 10:40, because I've got 4 passports to do, like I mentioned earlier. First in line, went to the counter, gave him all the copies, and the first thing I said to him, I go, please tell me that I've got all the copies, etc. I made extra copies because I had my old passport. You need copies of the photo page and you need a copy of the visa page, so make sure that's very important from the old passport. And from the new passport, you need the page, the photo page basically. And also you are going to need 1 copy, basically passport, passport size, I can't even get the words out now, passport size photo. So make sure you have, I took 2 with me just in case, but they only took 1 and stuck it onto the application form. Yeah, and I just kind of made sure, double checked, asked him, and he said no, it's fine, it's fine. And then once he'd done all of that, I said to him, brother, please, is there any chance I can come pick him up today, so I don't have to waste another morning or afternoon from work, because I'm really sorry I can't. Like, and I was like kind of trying to butter him up at the same time, as we Bangladeshi do, but none of that is working, guys. So make sure, I don't know, you might get lucky. I might be the odd one out where they don't like my face. They verify all the copies, everything, and they make sure they're happy with all of that. And if they are, then they'll take payment. They'll take all the application, obviously, and then they'll take payment. So the payment was 180. Hold on. £46 to get the visa on, and so I had like 4 passports, so I paid £184. Hey guys, quick little interruption here. I forgot to mention you have to pay by card. They are not accepting cash. I mean, luckily, unfortunately, I had the money in my account. Most of you might be unaware, and you might get there with cash and they might turn you away and say, well, we need to take card payment, and then you'll have to find a bank. So make sure you carry money in your account with the card, because they only accept card payments. Back to the video. They give you a slip and they say, and they give me another date, which is like 28th next week. I've got to come back between 2 to 4 o'clock to come and pick up the passports. The reason why I've come here myself and not gone to a travel agency is basically to save some of that money. Now, there was a few different travel people, like I was calling up to find out how much they charge. Some of them were like saying £55, some of them were saying £60. So I've literally like saved between 10 to £15 here, like coming myself. and they probably would have done the same. They would have come here, handed it in, made the extra money. Why? Because they filled in the application themselves from home, whatever. And mind you, I've done the application, guys. I've done 4 applications myself, and I'm telling you here right now, it's not difficult. You know, leave a comment below if you want me to go through the application process, if you want me to show you what you need to do, how you fit it in, etc. Just another note as well, you have to bring your old passport with the copies. Obviously they want to see the passport, but once he saw one, he knew. Once he saw how organized I was with my one, he kind of knew that others would be fine. So you know, he didn't really check everything. He knew I had the right copies, and then he gives you the old passports back, so you only give them the new passport that the visa needs to go on to, and you get your old passport back. I'm out now. Literally, I was there 5 minutes, everything went smoothly. I've done what I can do from here. Now it's time to kind of head home. It's the following week, the 28th of September. Today's the day to go and pick up all the passports, so I'll keep you in the loop of how that goes. Hopefully it should be quick and simple like last week. Go in and out. But right now, I'm gonna enjoy myself a bit of breakfast made at home. Delicious. Say Bismillah. Hey guys, so we've made it, and how long did it take me? Probably took me about 15 minutes altogether, waiting and everything. When you come to collect your passport, it's not gonna be downstairs like how you submit your passport for the visa. It's actually next door, which I've taken a short video to tell you. It's next door. My advice is make sure you come in before collection time, which is 2 to 4. Come in before that, line up outside that black door so they can get in. Once you're inside, be prepared. And what I mean by that is, once you do get inside, it's shambles. I was expecting that half-heartedly, and I was proven right. It's a shamble. It's a total mess. There is no system in place for you to kind of say, oh, you know, there's a booth there and there's a section there. It's total mess. Everyone's in one single room. Everyone's gonna cut you up in line to get forward, to get their say in. But eventually, when people got in and I got in and I was sitting down, a guy came out with a token, and people are there for various reasons. You know, I was there for picking up the passport with the visa on it. People are there to make their passports. People are there to get their birth certificate, hand their birth certificate, and other stuff. But yeah, alhamdulillah, luckily I got, you know, the second place. There's a lady in front of me, which was called over, but she had to then wait another 5 minutes because he was dealing with people that were cut in line, and eventually it was me. Well, once this is done, they'll give you the passport. They'll take the receipt that they give you, but they give you the card receipt that you paid with, so you keep hold of that, but the other receipt they take back, and basically present all the passport, and they ask you to sign and put your number in. Make sure you check the passport while you're there. Make sure you check the name. Make sure you check the picture was all right. Make sure, you know, the date of birth, so all of that is all correct before you leave. One of the passports from image is a bit smudgy, the way he came out of the printer. So I asked one of the guys, I go, is this fine? Is this going to be all right? He goes, yeah, the main thing is the numbers below when they scan it. I go, perfect, then all right, cool. So yeah, so that literally took me about 15 minutes, but it's a shamble, nothing less expected. Good thing is, within a week or so, I would have preferred on the same day, but unfortunately I don't think they will do that, or they're doing that any longer, unless things change in the future. I don't know, you might get lucky. Just to recap, so yep, last week Wednesday I came, did the application all myself, printed it all off, got all the relevant copies that was needed. So make sure you skip to the first part of this video to find out what those were. Make sure you get all of that and get extras just to be on the safe side. They will see it, they will submit it, and then if you're lucky you might get it on the same day. If you're not, they will ask you to come back the following week, which collection between 2 to 4. They did not start until like about 2:05 or something, or 2:10, and then yeah, luckily because I was the second in line, I got lucky, so I managed to wait about 15 minutes. Now I'm on my way home. Hope you guys enjoyed this information video. Like I said earlier in the video, if you want to see a tutorial video on how to fill in the application form, please do comment below and I will do a video for you guys to help you guys out, because then you can save money. If you like today's video, then make sure you hit that like button, subscribe below, so I'll give you more information video like this one, and hopefully help somebody out. So till next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Joy Bangla, peace.